So as I told you, the next point from the chapter and the last point from the chapter now which we are going to see is page formatting tool. So in this we are going to see that how to set a page margin, how to set page size, changing page orientation, changing header and footer, how to add page number, how to add page border, adding page background, inserting special characters, dividing a page into columns, inserting image, inserting clip art and inserting shelves. So let's see them one by one. First point from this is setting page margin. Now as I told you in class, there are two ways in which we can set a page margin. First one is by using a ruler and second one is by using a page setup dialog box. Second one is by using a page setup dialog box. So how to use them, let's see them one by one. So let's go with the first method. So here I am on my Word file. Now here I am not having a ruler in my. So as I told you in a class that how to do in the same way you have to move that arrow and you can set a margin using a ruler. So we will go with the another method. So that one is using page setup dialog box. So what you have to do for that, first you have to select the text, or there is no need to select the text. Simply here is the text. What you have to do, you have to go you have to for setting your page margin, you have to go in a page layout group. Here I am not having a page layout option, that one is layout in my MS Word. So you have to go in a layout option. In layout option, if you want to set a margin, there are two ways. First one is by using a ruler and second one is by going in a page layout tab and setting your margin. So ruler is not present on my Word file. It can be available, but I already explained you this point. So let's go with the another way. First you have to go in page layout tab for setting the margin. After going in page layout tab, here you will find the option that is page setup. That one is a page setup. After going in page setup, the first option which appear in this group is a margin. You have to click on this margin, and as I told you that there are different forms of page margin available over here. Like this one is a narrow. After narrow, here this one is a normal, this one is a narrow. So it is getting changed. See, your text has been changed, means the margin has been changed. Then next one is a moderate. Then after that there is a wide margin. Wide मतलब ज़्यादा margin आ जाती है. Then there is a mirrored margin. So this one is a mirrored margin. दोनों side से same margin है, from the left and from the right. Then next one over here is Office 2003 default. Okay, so these are different forms of margin. Even if you want more space in your margin, simply go in a custom margin, and in custom margin you can set the margin that is you want to set the tops, you want to set inside, okay, near, bottom, then outside, and say okay. So in this way you can set a margin. Okay, now you can see there was little change from the top, from the left and from the right. So in this way you can go in a custom margin and you can set your margin, or you can go you can use this option from the page setup group. That is in margin there are number of options available. You can use any of the option from here. Okay, now next one is a setting page size. How to set a page size? So that option is also available. In a layout tab. In layout tab, here you have to go in a size. After going in a size, what you have you have to set a page size. After going in a page size, as I told you in a class, that there are different size of a page. Now this one is a letter. After letter there is a tabloid. So this one is a tabloid size. Then legal size, then executive size. So you can change the size of a page by using any of these option. By going in a layout tab and in page setup group, you will find the size option, and from that you can set any of the page size for your text. Okay, so here I am just setting it to the letter. Okay, so this one is a by default and a normal size available. So in this way you can set a size of your text. Now next point that which we are going to see over here is page orientation. Now in class I have talked with you about page orientation. So as I was telling to you that we are already discussed about the page orientation in class. Page orientation means there are, as I told you, that there are two forms of pages. First one is a portrait page and next one is a layout page. So portrait page means which is in standing form and layout page means which is in horizontal form. So let's see them how they look over here. So what you have to do for changing your page, just you have to go in a layout tab. After going in a layout tab, here you have to go in a orientation. In a page setup group you have to go in a orientation option, and by default when you open a word, our page is in portrait form, means our page is in standing form. Okay, if you want to change the page style, just go in layout tab, in page setup group go in orientation, and here you can see by default the portrait is selected over here. So we will do landscape. So you can see that the page has changed to the landscape mode. If you want to see it, I will show you from here by zooming in. So now here, so here this one is, the page is in landscape mode. Again I will change it to portrait. So this one is in portrait form. So portrait means a standing page, and a landscape means a page which is horizontally placed. Okay, so there are two forms of pages available in Word as well, that is portrait and landscape. Now next one is a page break. Next one is a page break. I will again zoom in for this. Okay, so for page break I have zoom in over here. I have done more zoom in over here. Now I want to insert a page break. So how I can insert a page break over here? So for inserting a page break, what you have to do, just you have to go in a layout tab. In page setup group, here you will find break option. Just click over here, and in which form you want to break your page. Okay, you want a next section break, you want a continuous break, you want even page and odd page numbering on your page, means you want to break those pages which are having even numbers, you want to break those pages which are having odd numbers. So I will just select the first option, that is next page, and you can see that there were earlier there were only two pages. I will just do Control Z. So earlier there were two pages. When I broke them, just here first page I want to break. From here I want to break it from question number 2, fill in the blanks, or question number 3 here, that is true and false. From here I want to break, so I am clicking on break and I am saying next page. So here we will do zoom in again, and let's see whether the data has came on a third page or not. So I have told the next page and my data has been broken. Now simply what we will do, instead of this, the first option which we are having over here, I will just zoom in again, more zooming. After that you have to click on a break, and you have to click here on page, and here you can see that data has been broken. मतलब यहाँ पे डेटा ब्रेक होता है, मतलब डेटा न्यू पेज पे आ जाता है, कुछ ऐसा एक्स्ट्रा ब्रेक नहीं होता है। या फिर आपको कुछ और चाहिए तो यहाँ से आप कंटिन्यूअस में यहाँ से भी ब्रेक कर सकते हो। मतलब मैंने यहाँ पे क्लिक किया, नाउ आई एम क्लिकिंग ऑन ब्रेक एंड कंटिन्यूअस, तो यहाँ पे कुछ नहीं, थोड़ा सा ब्रेक हुआ, ज़्यादा कुछ हुआ नहीं। वो समझ में भी नहीं आया आपको। तो इस इन दिस वे वी कैन ब्रेक आवर पेज, और वी कैन टीयर आवर पेज इन शॉर्ट. After this, let's move further. I will do Control Z over here and I will zoom out. Okay, now next option over here, or next point that we have to learn over here, that how to create a page header and a footer. Okay, how to create header and a footer. So I told you in a class that for what purpose header is used and for what purpose footer is used. So I will directly show you that how to add a header and footer in our Word file. Just go in a insert tab. After going in a insert tab, you have to click on a header and a footer option. So here after going in a insert tab, here you have to go in header and footer group. This one is a header and footer group. You have to go in a header and footer group. Here you will find a header as well as footer. So click on an arrow. After clicking on an arrow, here as I told you, you will find number of options over here. I am selecting a blank one and the header has been added over here. Now I want to add footer as well. So click on a insert, click on a footer, and just click over here, and the footer is added over here. So in this way you can add a header and footer in your Word file, and I have told you that for what purpose the header and footers are used. Now next one is a page number. You want to give a number to your page. Okay, so for that you have to go in a insert tab again, in the same group, that is header and footer, go on page number, and from here which form of page number you want, that is top of page, you want page number at the bottom, you want in a margin, you want in a current position. Okay, you can do it from here. I want it at bottom in a footer, so I selected bottom of page, and here you will find again more options as I told you in a class. So whichever option you want, you select that option, and the page number has been applied. This one is 1, and here this one is the second page. So in this way you can apply a page number to your page in MS Word. Now next one is applying a border, applying page border. So how to apply a page border? So for applying a paragraph border, we have to just go in a home tab in paragraph group, and we can apply a border to our paragraph. If you want to apply a page border, if you want to apply a border to our this complete page, how can we apply it? For that you have to go in a insert tab. In insert tab, what you have to do, sorry, not in insert tab, you have to go in a layout tab, page layout. It is layout written over here. Yeah, actually it is page layout. You have to go in a page layout tab. After going in a page layout tab, now you want to apply a page border. So for that what you have to do, for applying a page border, here there is an option. I think it is not available in my my file. So the page background option should be over here, but it is not available in my file. So I have explained you it in a class to how to apply a page border, but I can apply it from somewhere else as well. So I will go in a home tab, and home tab I will check over here in paragraph, here line and page break. No, it is line and page break. So just hold on. So normally in other MS Word, the page border option is available in a page layout tab, but in my MS Word, as it is an advanced version, so the page border option is available in a design tab. So I am going in a design tab. In design tab I am having a page background group, and in page background group I want to apply a border to my this complete page. So I have to click on a page border. After clicking on a page border, the dialog box has opened. Just click on a box as I told you in a class. Whichever border you want, whichever border style you want, you select that style. After selecting a style, you can select the color, whichever color you want. Like I want here red. How much size you want, and what kind of art you want for that. Like I want this one, and say OK. So see, the border has been applied. Now you want to give a page, adding page background. So we have already added a page background using a page color. Using a page color, you want to apply a page background. So for that what you have to do, just go in a page background. Now you want to apply a color to your page. So just go in a page background group, in a page layout tab in your MS Word. After going over there, whichever color you want for your page, select that color. Like I am always giving yellow, let's give some other color. Like I am giving here sky blue, and the color has been applied. So in this way you can give background color to your page. Now next one is how to insert a special characters in your MS Word. So for inserting a special characters in MS Word, just I will click over here somewhere. I have clicked over here. Just I am going in a home tab. In home tab, just go in a sorry, it is not the options. If you want to give a special characters like omega, so for that what you have to do, go in a insert tab. After going in a insert tab, you will find here symbol group. In symbol group you will find symbol option. Just go over here, click on more symbols, and from here you can use any of the symbol whichever you want. As I told you in class that there are number of different forms of alphabets and different forms of symbols available which you can apply using your keyboard. You can choose them from here and you can apply them. Okay, so here like this one, like I told you of a euro, so here I have clicked over it. You can see it is in blue, it is highlighted with blue. After that click on insert and say close. So you can see here the euro has been inserted. In this way you can insert a special character over here. Now the next point over here is dividing a page into column. Dividing a page into columns. So how to divide a page into columns? For that what you have to do, first select text. After selecting a text, now you want to divide a page into column. क्या करना है, पेज को कॉलम में डिवाइड करना है. उसके लिए क्या करना है, लेआउट टैब में जाओ, पेज सेटअप ग्रुप, the column options is available. Now I already explained you in a class that how to divide a column. So I am selecting 2. So you can see that my text has been divided in 2 columns. If you want some other, you want right, so it is divided in right. Okay, so in this way you can divide divide a page into a columns. If I want 3, it is divided into 3. By default it is in one column. Now next one or next point over here, that is inserting image. So let's see now that how to insert a image in our Word file. How to insert an image in our Word file. So for inserting an image in Word file, you have to click on insert. After clicking on insert, the first way from which you can insert a the first way by which you can insert an image in your Word file is that you have to go in a insert tab. In illustration group, you will find here a picture option. Just click on picture option. After clicking on picture option, whichever folder your images are placed, you have to go in that folder, and what you have to do, just go in that folder. After going in that folder, just go in images, and whichever image you want, go in a perfect folder where your images are placed. Right here, just click over here. Now here is the image. I am selecting the image and I am clicking on insert. Okay, so in this way you can insert a picture in your MS Word. In this way you can insert a picture in your MS Word. Okay, just you have to go in the insert tab. After going in the insert tab, you have to click on a picture and you can insert a picture over here. And the second one way is you have to click on a clipboard option. So clipboard option is not available in my MS Word. So I already explained you that how to insert a picture using clipboard. So I hope you understand. You might have understood it. Now next point over here is that how to insert a shape. Okay. So for inserting a shape, just again go in a insert tab. After going in a insert tab, what you have to do, you have to click on a shapes. Which is present in the illustration group. So click on a shape. After clicking on a shape, now there are different forms of shape. Whichever you want, select that shape, and you can see that it is applied, or the shape has been placed in your Word file. Even you can do different kinds of formatting on your shape. Like as I told you, there is last point over here, that is formatting shape or image. So formatting a shape or image is what you have to select. This shape is already selected. Whichever color you want, you can apply it from here. Shape style, if you want to fill it with some other color, like I will fill it with red. You want outline over here, like I want here blue outline, so outline has been applied. Effect, here are number of effects. Whichever effect you want to give, you can give that effect. Like I want here reflection, so here I will give reflection. So you can see the reflection has been applied. Effect of reflection has been applied over here. Same thing you can do on an image. Go on a image. Just I have clicked on an image. I will just move up at the top. Now if I want to do formatting on an image, like I have clicked over here, just I will go in a format tab. I want now this image is in square form. I want it in some other form, like I want it in circle form. So the image size so it is now in circular format. तो circular format में मेरी image हो गई है. You want to apply a effect, so glow, whichever glow you want to give, you can give. You want to apply a page border, you want to apply a border to your image. So here with this I can apply a border to my image. It has been applied, but you can't see because it has been highlighted. Now here, so I hope that how you might have understood that how to format your page, your image and your shapes. Now let's see the last 2 points. This chapter is long, that's why it's taking long time. So here, so next point over here is how to insert a smart art. So as I told you that smart art is used for various purposes, to show your data in graphical format. For that purpose we are using a smart art. So here for applying a smart art in your MS Word, just you have to go in a insert tab, go in a illustration group, click on smart art. After clicking on smart art, here you will find different options. Like here I am selecting this basic block list, okay, and I am saying okay. After saying okay over here, you can see now this one is a form of smart art. In this format we can how many classes are there in our school, like class here class 7, here I have written class 8 and class, here I will go in third box, class 9. Then how many boards we are having in our school, that is in St. Monica, how many boards we are having. So we are having state board and we are having cbse. So in this way you can categorize कि क्या हो रहा है, इससे क्या हो रहा है कि क्या पता चल रहा है कि क्लास 7th 8th 9th के क्लासेस है जो लॉकडाउन में ओपन हुआ है. We can say that. And how many boards are there in our school? There are 2 boards, that one is state board and a cbse. So by using this smart art, this graphical view, you can deliver your message, you can convey your message to the others. So, okay, so now let's see the last point we have already seen from this over here. So let's see the last point from here, that is how to insert a chart. This one is the last point for us. So for inserting a chart, you have to go on the insert tab. After going in the insert tab, you have to click on you have to go in illustration. After going in illustration, you have to click on a chart, and here I have told you the meaning of every chart. Whichever form of chart you want, you have to select that chart. Like I want here now this one is my word, so I am having again more formats, like it's tree map, subbust, box and whisker, waterfall, then combo. So I am having more types, as my MS Word is of newest version. So here I am selecting a pie, and here this one I selected, and I am saying okay. So in this way you can insert a chart in your MS Word. And if you want to change the information over here, you can change the information, like I am giving here 89. So my information has been changed. So in this way you can change the information of your chart as well. And in this way you can insert a chart by going in insert group, go in illustration group, you have to click on a chart, whichever chart you want, you have to select that chart, and the chart is inserted. Okay, so guys, here what we have done, here we have completed our chapter, here we have completed session 3 from chapter number 3, session 4 and session 5, session 6. These 3 are remaining. I will explain you in next video. I will explain you these points in next video. Okay.